Welcome back to another episode of Cup of Joe. Today, I have Coach Jon Buttitta.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
So what has it been like, John? Tell us a little bit about that whole transition that you've just made from player to coach.
Exciting. Obviously I'm going to miss playing, but, this is a new chapter in my career, so I'm excited to get going and, kind of full force right now. I mean, starting to do little things here and I'm all settled in now, and it's only been like a week, so.
Yeah, I was going to say it hasn't been too long. It's pretty quick transition from end of the season to now.
It's quick, but I'm excited. I mean, eager. I mean, can't wait for October. Obviously we got a couple things coming up in the summer, but I'm excited.
Well, obviously now before this season, you had the player assistant title for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
So you were familiar with a little bit about the process of everything that needed to be done, right?
Yeah. Coach taught me a lot, so it was kind of just like walking into it. It was nice. Like I said in that one interview I did.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
What'd you say?
I just said I learned a lot of things from all three coaches that were here. I was with Harry the longest, so obviously I learned a little bit more from him than the other two, but I took things from all three of them and gonna kind of make it my own and go from there. I'm excited.
What is that going to look like moving forward?
It's gonna be different. Like they all had different ways of coaching, and I think I'm gonna put my own little twist on it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get that on the ice and see how the product looks. It's still early in the summer, so you can't really, you have an idea in your head and you want to put it on the board and you want to put it on the ice. But obviously once October hits, that's when you can like actually see what you want. And, you could talk about it now, but obviously it's April. So got a while until the season comes, but it's going to come fast. I say that it's going to come pretty fast, but like I said, October comes around. I can't wait to see what the product looks like on the ice because, like I said, I got an idea in my mind of what I want. Now I want to see it in person, right?
So what is the summer going to look like for you?
The summer? Me, Roman are doing Australia again. So
when's that?
I want to say late June, July, early July. So we'll be going over there in over to Australia. Down under. We're doing that again. We're going down under again. So
last year was your first year doing that, right?
Yeah. Roman got me involved in that. And
what was that like?
A different experience for sure.
Was that your first time leaving the country?
No, I lived in Canada for a while, but that's realistically the only time I've left the country besides Canada. But it was fun. It was a good experience. I asked the guy again if he would like me back, and so me, Roman, a couple other guys are going to go, and I think the wife's going to go again too, all depending on her schedule. So,
is that what you're going to do for your honeymoon now instead?
No, we're going to do other things for that. But
so I thought we were going to Italy. I was supposed to be your tour guide.
Yeah, she's learning Italy. She's doing the Duolingo thing with you?
Yeah, we got a 50 some day streak going.
So. Yeah, she's been doing that. I wake up every morning, she's on her Duolingo, so that's good that's fun to hear when I wake up. But no, she's excited. We were thinking Italy. Now we might do something like with Fiji. We might intertwine it with Australia. We don't know yet.
Fiji sounds nice.
Yeah, so we're doing that. But no, Australia's a little different. I did an interview last year when I was over there, and they asked me what's the weirdest thing, and my wife thought I was going to say the time difference because it's like a whole day. But then I actually said the wild kangaroos, and I said in front of like 4,000 fans. I thought it was a good answer. My wife didn't think it was a good answer, but I think seeing wild kangaroos is pretty crazy.
Just hopping around.
Yeah.
Just like the deer here?
Yeah, it's like deer there. And They had like wild cockatoos too.
I'm not familiar with those. What are those?
Like those big, I don't know. I think that's the right word for it. The birds, like those, I don't know, big birds. It's cool. It's a different. They do things different over there, but it's nice. It's a nice little change. The only thing that's kind of tough is the flight. I think it's like 17 hours. So that's a killer. But it's worth it because you're there for like 2.5 weeks, so it's not bad. But no, yeah, and then we're doing a camp up in Toronto this year in August, a free agent camp, and then trying to think what else I got. I don't remember.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do one up there, and then we're gonna probably do one in Greensboro again, like we always do. But
I think the ice is coming in earlier here.
I think it is too. I think Carrie mentioned something about that, so I'll have to look into
September,
that.
I think.
Well, if that's the case, I'd probably just do one here in Winston. So, but no, we got some plans this summer. You know, I've been talking to some guys already, so it's gonna be good. Good.
I was gonna say this was what, year 8 for you in the league?
Yeah, like 7
or 8.
Yeah.
So obviously you've seen the evolution, how things have changed. How do you think it's going to look moving forward, and what do you think you need to kind of compete with that to kind of get us back on track where we're normally at?
Yeah. Obviously the league's changed in the 10 years that we've been in it. I mean, I've only been here for like 7 years, but obviously the league's changed dramatically from, you know, we were here and then it went here, now it's here. So it's there's a lot of moving parts. But like I said earlier in this interview, in past interviews, like it's all about putting a different twist on things and making it your own. And like I said, I have an idea of what I want, and that's how. And I'm gonna pitch to the guys what I want and go from there. So, you know, we'll see how they like it, but you know, that's what we're gonna do, and I'm excited. I think the guys are excited too, and you know, it's a different animal for me. So I'm excited to take on this challenge, and you know, I think I'll get good results.
I was gonna say, I know it's only been a week, but like, what's been the biggest difference between your off season as a player and now what you have to do, and how does that look like for you?
Well, you know, I'm still, you know, that's a good question. I'm still in that mindset of playing, because
I don't think you'll ever get out of that.
No, and
it's tough to walk away from it.
Yeah, so my mindset right now is I'm still training, but I'm also thinking about Australia, because last year when I went to Australia, I wasn't training at all, and I kind of shot myself in the foot on that. So I'm still training for that, but the difference, I mean, I guess just recruiting is a little different for me now. Is like, 'cause I'm calling coaches, I'm emailing, I'm doing all that. So it's a little bit of a transition for sure in that department. But other than that, so far, I mean, I've only been in the office for like a week and a half now, so I haven't seen a dramatic change yet, but I have a feeling that'll be coming here shortly, because I know we have league meetings and all that. So it's nice to see all that in person, and you know, go behind the scenes and kind of learn all that stuff as a whole. So, but you know, I've had coaches reach out to me from past teams and, you know, help me out with certain things, which is great. You know, it's nice. It's when you're on the ice, it's like you're going to war, and like you'll chirp and you'll run your mouth, but then like, again, behind the scenes, these guys they're all your buddies. I mean, you might have beef on the ice, but when it comes to like the hockey world and like helping each other out, everyone's that plays a big part in that.
Hockey world's always been a small world.
It's crazy. I know I'm older. I'm one of the older guys on the team, but it is
You're
nice.
The oldest.
Yeah, I was, but I'm saying, yeah, but it's nice to still stay in the game and like play with guys that are 10 years younger than you, because now you're still kind of linked in for the next 5 to 6 years with players that are younger. So that's kind of the nice part of like transitioning, because I played with all these guys last year, but I have a connection with them now that like I can recruit through them too, which is a sweet tool to have.
So you think just how quickly you've made your transition off the ice, that's probably going to be one of the most beneficial things that you're going to have? Yeah, like
absolutely. I never have had a head coaching job, obviously. This is my first opportunity. I'm grateful for the chance. But I think that's one tool that I have with this locker room right now, is that I know these guys pretty well. I mean, obviously I have to separate. Like, been told that a couple times now. It's like, I know I have to separate myself, which is completely fine. It comes with the job. But yeah, that tool is nice to have, especially with recruiting. It's because a lot of these guys are a lot younger than me, so they're still in the hockey world. Like all my buddies retired like 8 years ago, so they're not in it anymore. So having the connections with the guys I have now on this team is great.
I think I'm trying to think. Obviously, we went in two different directions with us not playing anymore. I went office side. You're still in hockey operations.
Yeah, I mean, I'm technically office still.
No,
but
you're not. You're part of hockey operations. It's two very distinct,
different
things here.
We're still doing it.
No, we are. We're still around. We're finding a way to linger.
Yeah, find a way to stay alive.
And the longer you play in this league, the longer you can survive anything, is what I've always said.
Yeah, absolutely. This league definitely has its moments this league's definitely has its moments for sure, and very grateful for learning all those special moments. You know, I've been through the trenches, and I've seen the bright sun. You know,
what's been one of your favorite memories while playing then?
Favorite memories like on the ice, or favorite memories just in general?
In general. I mean, 9 years in the league, you got to come up with some.
Oh man, you can't.
Some special.
I've had some special moments with some guys, man. It's the bus trips. That's one thing I'm gonna miss the most about playing, is the locker room and the road trips. People don't, from an outside perspective, people don't realize what goes on behind the scenes in the locker room on road trips. It's a different animal, and in a good way. Like it builds team bonding, and it builds a culture that obviously you want a good culture in your locker room. And some of these trips that I've been on, I'll never forget. I mean, I've already told the guys that are the younger guys that I played with last year, that games will come and go. Moments will obviously stick around, but games will come and go. You'll forget games, but the road trips and the locker room, you'll never forget. And that's one thing that I think a lot of players miss after they retire, is the locker room. Because you just have those 20 guys. You see those 20 guys 6 to 7 days a week for 8 to 9 months a year. And I mean, you're with them every day at practice. You're on the road trips. You're playing games with them every week. You're in the hotels. Like you do become like a bunch of brothers. And I know people have probably said that multiple times, but it's awesome. I mean, I've met a lot of good people in the hockey world, and very grateful for the opportunity that I'm getting now. And I'm going to use all the things I've learned in all the years I've been in this league. I'm going to use it for my coaching.
Well, speaking about everything that you have to help you, you have Zach White as your player assistant this year.
Yeah.
How's that?
He's great.
I mean, I was going to say, you've known him since the COVID year as well. So, like, your relationship with him, it's not recent.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. I met him during COVID. He was he went to Curry College. And then I think he came out of Curry, and then he was in Danbury, and then Danbury canceled.
I think he was in France the year before.
That's right, he was in France. That's right. Sorry, Zach. He was in France, and then he came over, and he was in Danbury, and then they canceled, and then there was 4 teams that year, so he came down to us, and that year was the Wild West, because you kind of get away with anything that year. Like, you can quit a team and jump on another team with no transactions, which was crazy to me. But I guess when something like when COVID hits, like there's really no rules. But so he came down here, and we became good friends. We had like a little group of guys that we would always hang out, and then after that year he went to the SP, went to Vermilion, and then he got called up to the ECHL, and he didn't look back, which is awesome. He had a great career up in the coast. I was trying to get him for like 4 years. I think he was up there for like 3 or 4 years, and every year I'm like, "You coming back? When are you coming back?" And he goes, "I'm gonna ride this pony as long as I can." And then he came back after we were in the finals against Danbury. He came back that first year with I think it was the first year with Harry. It might have been the second year with Harry. I can't remember.
I think it was the second.
Second year.
I was playing, and that was the second year.
Yeah. So he came back. No, Zach's great. I mean, he's very knowledgeable on and off the ice. So he's going to be a big help for me. I'm excited. Him and I are definitely going to bump heads a little bit, but that's okay. It's all in good fun, Right, Zach?
Why are you assuming you guys are going to bump heads?
No. Well, I mean, you always can't agree. You can't agree on everything, right? All jokes aside, like, you're not going to agree on everything. You know, that's just human nature. I mean, you know,
different perspectives are always 100%, appreciated.
And that's okay. And that's why I think we're going to make a great team. You can't have, in my opinion, you can't always agree on everything. I think you have to have some disagreements, and I think him and I are going to agree on most things, but I think we'll have our disagreements on some things, and that's okay. But I think that's why I think we're a great team.
So I know you've only been a week, but have you communicated with all the guys that are currently on the roster right now?
Yeah, most of them. You know, obviously some of them took off. They left pretty quick. Some of them left pretty quick, so I have to make a couple of phone calls. But yeah, most of the guys I've gotten to talk to before. And, you know, and it's a little weird for them too right now. But you know, we got 5 months to straighten that all out. I mean, I think they know what I want. You know, I was pretty clear on what I want for next year. I'm going to demand a lot from them. So and I hope they're ready for the challenge because I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Like I said, it's my first time being a head coach. I'm excited for the opportunity, and you know, I'm definitely going to learn a lot this year. And yeah, I know I keep repeating myself, but I mean,
yeah, you have multiple times, but it's okay. It's the same message.
Same message, but yeah,
I get it.
They'll get it across. They'll get it.
It's good practice for when you have to.
Yeah, they'll understand. But no, good practice. Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever switch the questions? Has anyone ever asked you questions?
No, the roles have never been reversed. I was only on Coach Show once last year, and I didn't really get too many questions. Not this last season, the season before that.
Well, let's start now. Welcome to the Jon Buttitta cup of coffee show.
Yeah, what questions do you have for me? Yeah, you got a dark roast today.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Let's start off where you're from.
You could just look up my EP. It says.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Look up his EP.
Or my DB, whichever one you want. Yeah. Or my bio on the website.
The Pride of New Jersey. That's what they called him on the ice.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your summer been so far?
It's been wonderful. I've been bombarded by all of our season ticket holders nonstop with emails and phone calls.
They're excited.
They are excited. Ever since you got announced, everybody's like, John's back. We're doing this. So, you know, nonstop for the last 2 weeks. I've been handling that. So that's been fun.
Yeah. So you've been going on trips.
I haven't gone on any trips lately. Last trip was in January.
You doing any this summer?
Probably. I am going to Miami in the summer. But
he's going to Miami.
I will be in Miami. But right now, no trips planned. I'm sure I will disappear at some point in the winter. That's the travel hack. Europe in the winter is cheap and nice. Yeah. Weather's still good.
Yeah.
So I know you were calling me Magellan at some point.
I was calling you Magellan. That's right.
I was traveling the world for a bit. It was fun. It was good stuff. Yeah. First time I ever done it.
That was last season, right?
Yeah. My first trip was in December. I went to Italy.
That's right. Yeah, I remember you doing that.
Yeah. Then the trip in January was quite the tour.
Yeah.
I hit 3 countries, 4 cities, 11 days.
Yeah. Switching topics, because I like to ask you questions. How long have you lived in Winston?
Since January of 2018.
You've been here longer than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came halfway through the first year.
Yeah, and I came the 3rd year.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when I came.
Yeah.
Because you guys won it the second year.
Yeah, we traded for you in the 3rd year.
Yeah.
That was the year that we were still #1 before COVID shut everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't trade for me.
You're right. We didn't. We found the loophole.
That's right.
We did find the loophole.
Andre pulled some tricks out of his bag.
It wasn't that big of a trick, though. You remember what it was?
It was like the 72-hour rule?
Yeah.
And then they didn't put me
on the roster, and if not, you're a free agent, and we snagged you up.
Yeah. And
now you're the coach of the Twin City Thunderbirds.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Wild to think about. I thought it was going to be like a one-and-done season, but nope, here I am.
Yeah, well, I feel like everybody says that a lot. I think I said I was going to be my last year like 5 times, and
I said that a couple times. This past season, though, it was a bonus season for me for sure. Like I was just very happy that I got to play one more time. But it is tough going to the finals and not coming home with anything. So it is, especially 3 times. So it was a rough road for sure. But again, made a lot of memories with a lot of good guys, and I'll have those relationships forever, and I'm very grateful for that.
got any other questions?
Got any other questions? You been skating at all?
I skated in the charity game.
That's right. How'd you do? I watched you a little bit, but I didn't. I was talking to a bunch of people.
I fought the goalie at one point.
I saw that old goaltender that won it for you guys, right?
Yeah, Christian Pavlas. Yeah, it was an interesting game. I was informed that I actually had a Gordie Howe hat trick too that game, and I didn't realize until 4 days later. So that's
nails.
That was kind of funny.
Oh. Oh.
We lost though, 6-4. It was actually a pretty decent game, but I mean, when you stack 5,
I wish I would have been on the cops team, to be honest with you.
that was the team I was on.
Yeah.
Apparently, nobody likes the police here, so
really,
there's a lot more people that love the firefighters.
I would have been on the cops team for sure.
No, it was a good game.
You can't load up the firefighter department or the fire department. Then
they did. Did you see the picture? Like
no.
The one line was Salak, Pastuka, Jake Henney, Grebennikov,
loaded,
and Panny.
Loaded.
Yeah, it was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Wasn't Cope supposed to play for you guys?
I have no idea. I didn't think so.
I'm pretty sure Coplinger and Whitey were supposed to play too.
I think they were both still on
firefighters.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have been on the cops just because that would have been more fun if I was on the cops, just because all the guys are on the firefighters. But
it was a close game for the most part. It was like 4-4 in the third, and then other than that, I haven't skated since training camp.
Yeah.
I disappeared for that.
Well, yeah, you went on vacation for a bit too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But no, yeah, I got
borderline.
Yeah.
Like a sabbatical almost.
Yeah.
I remember I took that conference call when I was in Greece. I was on the balcony and we were talking back here, and I was like, I'm still working, so
that's funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't have any more questions for you, but
wow.
But again, no. Wrapping up everything. I'm excited.
Yeah, what are your final thoughts? What do you have to say to the fans? Because I know they're excited to see you in a different role. I've seen the comments. I read them all.
I think I said this in my interview with Kendall. I know the fans are excited, but I know what they want as a fan base, So, but I know how fast they can get aggravated. So, I'm prepared for that. Those are the things I'm ready for. Again, I've been here for 7 years. I know how our fans are.
Best fans in the league.
They are the best, and I've said that multiple times. They're the greatest, and they're diehards, and I love that about them. And I'm going to do everything I can to make them happy. But that being said, we do have a merch drop tomorrow.
I don't know if this will get out by before.
Well, okay. Well,
what else you got? Because I mean, all I have, season tickets. That window closes tomorrow as well. So.
Oh, it does. Okay. Well,
yeah. I mean, no. Obviously, people could still call, and we're always very flexible. We always make everything work out. So
yeah.
If you emailed me, I'll get to it. If you called me, I will get back to you. I know my phone voicemail is full, but that's because everybody keeps calling. So I will get back to you guys.
He'll get back to you
eventually. I mean, eventually, yeah. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
And then, other than that, I mean, I don't think I really have any other questions. I think you've laid out everything without telling everybody what you're going to do. So it's
yeah. I mean, again, it's April, right? So it's like
we got some time.
Well, like I said earlier, time does run fast, but we're a full force right now. So
no, it'll be good to.
But I haven't been on the show in a while, so I wanted to talk to you.
No, I appreciate that.
I suggested this show today.
He did. He was big timing me the last week and a half. Now that he's coach, so he didn't want to talk to me. Hasn't picked up the phone. Doesn't return my calls anymore. I hear you're training still, but I don't get the 7 a.m. wake up calls when you're at the gym anymore. So you've changed.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not wrong. So, but no, I appreciate you.
No, thank you for suggesting us doing this. It was good. I'm sure we're going to do another one once the season rolls around and get your thoughts on how the off season went and how the upcoming year looks. And feel free to invite me on the coach's show once in a while if you want.
I'll give you an invite, sure.
Yeah, but to make sure it's at Earl, so because it's walking distance for me.
It's walking distance. But yeah, I will definitely have you on the coach's show.
Well, thank you for taking the time today, and I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
No problem. That's it for us, guys. We'll see you next time.